Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the awesome looking zombie from Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so to draw this, we're gonna start out with his eyes, and let's start out with the round one. So this one's easy, it's just gonna be one oval. And then we're gonna draw the other one. Let's give him a little bit of expression. Okay, give it a little slant. Look like he's squinting his eyes a little bit. Okay, and then from there we're gonna draw his nostrils. So it's just gonna be two openings right between the eyes. And then from here we can draw in the little brow that he has. So this one's gonna be kind of a mean brow. So we'll just draw a little slant like that. And then we're gonna just kind of come around it a little bit. Okay, so going around that eye. And then for this one, okay, now we're gonna go around it. Just kind of come back up around the nose area. All right, and then let's see, from here we can draw in the skull. So this one's easy. You can just kind of go up, come back down, and it doesn't have to be this shape, just as long as you kind of, don't make it so perfect. So it makes it look like a little bit menacing. So from here we can draw his mouth. So he's gonna be open mouth. Okay, one curve and just kind of come down. And then we're gonna close it off. And then we'll just give him a little bit of a lower lip right here. Okay, and then from here let's draw in, well, let's finish up the face shape then. So we're just gonna come down from the corners here, his cheek, come down to his jaw, and then we'll just kind of close it off with his chin. And then from there we can draw in some of his teeth. So I'm not gonna draw too many, I'm just gonna draw a few in the middle. So he's got some on the side, and it's kind of really messed up. So just draw in, some of these little rectangles. And I'm gonna make him just a little bit more menacing. I'll just draw a couple of curved lines here just to make it more like skeleton. Let me shade that in real quick. Okay, so from here, let's draw in the little, the skin around him, the husk. So just come around. Okay, and I'm just gonna give a couple of folds here. And now for the inside here, I'm just gonna go in. So this is gonna be on the inside. And let me shade that in real quick so we can see what we're drawing. Okay, so very easy. And then we're gonna move on to his body, which is really cool. So right here, we're gonna draw his shoulder. We're just gonna come out a little bit. Okay, and then in the middle here, we're gonna draw his chest. So we're gonna come out, just kind of aim toward the shoulder point area. Come out a little bit, go up. And then the rib cage was really cool. So we're gonna come down with two curves. And then we're just gonna curve it to the middle. Okay, and then for his stomach area, it's all sunken in. So we're just gonna go down like this. Let's draw two little curves, just kind of wiggle a little bit. And we're gonna add a little bit of line just in the middle. And it's got these cool little rib sticking out, so we're just gonna draw two little hooks on each side. All right, and then from here we can, let's finish up the bottom then, since we're here. So this is his pelvic bone, so just come out, just draw like a little bracket like this. Okay, and then we're gonna continue this and just kind of curve it back up. So you're continuing this and just go up. And now let's close this off, and this is gonna be his pants. So let's hold that off, and we're gonna draw in his arms first. So his arms pretty easy. So we're gonna come down here and just kind of pinch it in a little bit so that, because he doesn't have a lot of flesh. And that's gonna be his elbow. So we can draw a little curve, like just give a little crease, and then we come up. Okay. So he's got his hands up. So now I can draw his hand right here. So let's draw his thumb right there. And then for his palm, it's gonna be a little bit longer. And now we're gonna draw his fingers. So 1, 2, just give it 3 links like that. Just come back in, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just close this off. Okay, and then now for his other fingers, middle finger, so 1, 2, 3. Give it some thickness, 1, 2. We'll just go back, and then it's gonna have, let's just draw one more right here in the back. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more complicated. All right, so let's move on to the other arm, and it's gonna be kind of the same, but just slightly different position. So we're gonna pinch it in and come back out wide for his bone. And now we're gonna go out, and we're gonna start his hand again, which is gonna be very similar to the other one. Okay, here's the thumb, the palm, and again we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. This one's a little curvier. Okay, and then we'll finish it off, close that off, and then we're gonna have the other finger in the middle, 1, 2, 3. Give that some thickness, and then let's do one more in here again, just like the other side. All right, so now let's move on to his pant. So this one's pretty simple. So in the middle here, let's draw a little line, and then we're gonna come down on both sides. Okay, and then here we're gonna give a little bit of bump, and we'll just come down and just kind of flare it out. Okay, flare it out on both sides, because that's gonna be his clothing, and we can, so just draw in some of these little jaggedy edges, because it's got ripped clothing. And maybe on this side. Okay, it doesn't have to be like this as long as you have some kind of rip. And it looks like there's some kind of rip here, so we'll just draw a couple. We can actually add a little bit more here too. Okay, and then from here, it's pretty simple. Now we're gonna draw this knee right there, one bone. And then we're just gonna pinch it in again. Okay, and then have it come out for his ankle. Okay, so here we're gonna draw the heel, just a little hook like this. And then we're gonna draw his toe right here. So we're gonna draw 1. And now for the other one's easy, so we just go 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna draw 3 more. You can draw more if you want, but I don't wanna go too small with a Sharpie. And then just close that off. And then on the other side, pretty much the same thing. Here's a little bump. Pinch it in, come out. Okay, heel, and now his toe. And then I'll draw 3 more again, 1, 2, 3. And just close this off. And that is it for this zombie in Fortnite. It's a very cool and a simple character to draw. So hope you guys like the way it turned out. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.